Alright. I have so many things wrong with this thumbnail.
Oh, me too. But go ahead.
I don't know why you've got Kenny
Uh
like almost like gyrating on that metal girder,
huh.
like he's in Magic Mike. You got Will Osprey giving the ruler of NXT
Yep.
Obafemi a wet willy.
Exactly what I was going for.
Unless he's like, look at that Native American fly.
He's from Native Americans.
They call him Flying Horse.
Oh, get out of here, Manny. No. Oh, no, that's what that guy sitting behind Will Ospreay is tweeting right now. What are you doing? What are these people doing back there? They don't care about the show, Manny. They don't care. They just don't care.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am, of course, Lord Manny Hayes, aka the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes, and he is.
I am the man of $1,000, Marcus, the grand finale.
Do you know what makes me sad, Marcus? And
Yes.
you say you're the man of $1,000. Today, I was also a man of £1,000.
Oh, whoa.
But
Oh,
I
no.
went over the threshold. I spent some money, and now I am a 900.
No, he's poor. I can't talk to him no more.
But if you
No
convert
more
my
for the
money,
poor.
if you
Huh?
convert my monies, I'm still a thousandaire in dollars.
Yeah, but down there in the United States, that's like when Vince would claim he's a billionaire after WrestleMania season. Legit billionaire. Legit.
Marcus, there's more news. There is
Oh.
more news because Ricky
Hold
Starks
on.
denied his AEW release.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Tony, what are you doing?
Tony, free Ricky Starks. Free the man.
You know what? I don't care about that, Manny. I don't care about his release because there was somebody else that popped in my head when I saw this story myself. It wasn't Britt Baker. It wasn't Ray Phoenix. It wasn't Ricky Starks. Or even Miro. The person I thought about was, what the fuck happened to Ortiz?
Which Ortiz?
Exactly, Manny. From Santana and Ortiz.
You mean Mike? Oh,
No, Mike.
you mean- oh, yeah. Oh,
I forgot he was. Yes.
the one that like you think is Tamatonga from Timu.
Yeah, the guy that said that Mike was upset with because he said he had no ambition. It was okay being Jericho's lackey. The man has vanished. I thought about him randomly because, the TNA, I think I saw TNA, Mike Santana or something. And, TNA's live tonight. And I was like, what the fuck happened to Ortiz? Immediately went like that.
Where is he? Is he injured?
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't heard from him. Haven't seen anything. Just been quiet.
And they mentioned some other fucker on Dynamite this week.
That's missing?
Cool Hang Ange.
Oh, yeah, they did. They brought him up. He's coming back. I guess him and Ruby Soho have finally had that baby.
Well, paternity leave should not last nearly as long as maternity leave.
Yeah, that guy pretended like he had the baby. Ain't nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
but-
you, Cool Hang Hang.
I get paternity leave, but you don't get that much time off in paternity leave. In most cases, you don't get that much time off.
Nah. So, he's back. Maybe we can be done with Matt Menard on commentary for now.
Yeah, but Marcus, I don't give no damn about no Undisputed Kingdom versus those three chumps. And you know
Makes me
what?
sad. Makes me
You know
sad.
what? If Adam Cole comes out there and goes boom for that match, he deserves to be fired.
Wait a minute.
There is a boom for that match. There is a boom for that
You
match.
boo for that match, damn it. How dare
No.
you not boo?
The only thing I will allow.
Your boob is like not
one-
standing for the national anthem. You're
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
boo?
The only thing I will allow is if he brings out a gun and then it goes bang. And then it and it actually comes out and literally says the word bang. It doesn't make any sound, it just says bang.
Manny, what song would you think is the biggest shot at protest of the wrestling brand? If you know, is it Adam Cole's "Boo," Cody's "Whoa," Seth's song?
Biggest protest.
If you would refuse to do, you will not do.
Jericho's Judas.
Oh damn it! It's gone already, man. He's not gonna say Judas. So if he was like, you know what, we're going back to Wembley for whatever fuck reason, and he's come out to Judas. You're not gonna sing along? You're not gonna hype up with it?
I didn't even do it when it happened at All In. When he sung it live, I didn't join in.
You gotta join in. You gotta join in one time. You gotta.
Nah, fuck Jericho. Where was your wife on January 6th?
Singing Judas,
I see she got
at
pardoned.
the Capitol.
I see she got pardoned. Fucking bitch.
Pardon the interruption, Jericho. Where's your wife?
But I don't know. Is there anything else that happened this week? I tell you, I had a very long day. Like I was in the office.
Manny, nothing. There was some recording, I think, of Tony Khan that I don't believe it's real, but it's him talking about Britt Baker says, no, she's a headache. You're booking to win this. You're booking to lose this. I don't believe it. I saw it on Ringside News, so I don't believe it, but interesting audio there. And honestly, I don't care about the Britt Baker situation whatsoever. It's a situation that is not concerning enough to me. I was more interested in the future of Jade Cargill than I was Britt Baker, because I feel like Britt Baker is a fully formed. This is who she's gonna be. Jade Cargill looks like she's still gonna be molded into something. There's hope.
Should we just get into the show? There's no other.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what are we talking about first?
To be fair, Marcus, I got a story about pettiness that I just remembered that I kind of really want to tell you now, but I will save it for later.
Great moments in pettiness. Oh, did you see? That's what I was gonna do, and I didn't save the clip anywhere. There's a clip of pre-tape of NXT, Booker T going, "Oh, you motherfucker," or something like that. I want that audio, Manny. I gotta figure. Yeah, it's like a pre-tape audio from somewhere where it's like, "Oh, motherfucker." Mike Rowe comes over and says something to him. He's like, "Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you motherfucker! Motherfucker!" That motherfucker. And he just goes on. It's just like, why? What did he tell him? But I want that to be like our audio, just random shit happening on the show.
Marcus, you know we do that. We normally do it with some Henny, a cigarette. You motherfucker.
Oh man, you know what? One day we're gonna do the Untitled Manny Marcus show with the Henny thing possible. We're gonna have our cognac. We're going to sit here and we're going to talk wrestling.
But we have to do it in a timeless era. We both have to be in black and white. Maybe in suits.
Yeah, I was thinking suits. We got to be really classy. Maybe you not have to wear a suit, but you do have to wear a sports coat and either wear a turtleneck with a handkerchief or a flower.
You know what? It brings back the old show that the Dizman once had on this channel. The Gentleman's Discussion.
Yes. I think that of all the intros I've randomly made for this channel, that may have been my favorite just because it just seems so classy for a show that
you know
lasted
what?
4 episodes.
It did like 4 episodes and you made an intro for it. Ridiculous. So let's get into Dynamite. Dynamite kicks off with Will Osprey and Kenny Omega. Will explains to Kenny that a lot has changed since he's been gone, and he isn't with the Don Callis family, and he doesn't like the way they conduct their business. Kenny has come back at a bad time because Mox is holding the world title hostage, and he's trying to sort that. You haven't even made an attempt, bro.
No, you are busy doing these side quests. You make me sick. Play the damn game. Finish the game.
He's like, the Don Callis family keep getting in his way. Bruv, you have not even made an attempt to go save that title.
No, you weren't even in the Battle Royal like 3 weeks ago. Oh, no, he was. I think he was.
Kenny says he still doesn't trust. He doesn't trust Will because the last time they were together, he was trying to prove that he was better than him, and he dropped him on his head and then stabbed him in the head with the same screwdriver Don Callis did. He doesn't believe he was better than him then, and he doesn't believe that he's better than him now.
Yeah, Manny, I would like to stop this segment to also give an opinion on the way Kenny dressed and look at Kenny Omega. No one in this segment looked like a star. And I know you don't have to wear Seth Rollins outfits or anything like that, but these two look like bums off the street. Kenny, for
No,
instance,
no,
Kenny
no, no.
looked like he was James Franco in Pineapple Express.
So in this situation, Will, I give it, he's wearing merch. I give it to Will. He's wearing.
Yeah,
I think
Will's
Kenny
fine.
was also wearing it. I give it. Kenny was probably also wearing merch. I think, but
He was.
Kenny looked like he come out of that '70s show. While Will is dressed like any other wrestler today. But yeah, I agree with Kenny. Kenny doesn't look like a star anymore, but Will still has that kind of aura that like he's a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's not knock on Will. It's more Kenny. It's not mostly Kenny. Because Will was just wearing a tracksuit. Everybody wears a tracksuit. But Kenny looked like he was here, didn't want to come to work today. Maybe in the IT department, they called him up to the office and he has to actually say something and then go back to his little hole in the corner. You know, but Kenny just looked annoyed to being here. And I don't appreciate that. I don't know why.
Yeah, and then Don Callis comes out. Kenny chases him. Then a number is done on him by Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita. Will helps out eventually, and then the numbers take over as Lance Archer and Brian Cage come over. But then they fight all over the place, and then the challenge is made for in Australia, which this show is in Australia has fallen. It keeps falling. Like it started off like big stadium show, 50,000 people.
Yep.
Then it was like, we're not going to sell this thing out. We're not even going to come close. So we're going to move to a smaller arena.
Yep.
And then people that have bought tickets for this, bought tickets for the stadium show are being charged exactly the same for the arena show, which is going to be smaller.
Sons of bitches.
It's a bullshit move.
Yeah.
And I'm sure WWE have done this. I'm not
I'm
saying
sure everybody has. I'm
this,
sure.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is AEW's fault, AEW's complete fault, but like, it's a bullshit move.
Yeah, I want equal value for my seat.
And then, Marcus, this is on tape delay. They are on a streaming platform where they can show this at whatever time they want. This is now going to be shown on a tape delay, and it's just recorded. Why the fuck? Why is the show falling to like just a regular Dynamite?
Yeah,
now?
It's basically Saturday Main Events or Battle at the Belts.
Yeah, it's Collision.
Yeah. So it is what it is, and it's kind of disappointing. That's what it is. It's a regular episode of Collision and not a pay-per-view. But you know what? Free wrestling is, you can't complain too much.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch it?
Yeah.
That wasn't the most convincing. Yeah, that was a Manny, can you do this assignment? Yeah. Don't want to though. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Marcus, you already outed me on Tuesday, where I'm trying to wipe AEW out of this show. I'm trying to take that toilet paper, look at my ass, wipe it off.
Yeah, you try.
I'm wiping that shit away.
Let them live, Eddie. We need them. We need this Dynamite stuff.
Mox rambles.
Or else I'm going to get somebody with knives and shit. Arrows. Go.
Mox rambles in the back about Cope's neck. And then he doesn't have time for relics in the past.
It's just becoming more and more gibberish.
Mariah May has a video package. And then Tony Storm and Harley the Pirate speaks nonsense backstage.
Yes. We're moving on. I don't know. I'm not to really add.
Well, I don't actually have anything to add for the next match, the first match of the night, which was Private Party versus her Syndicate.
Oh, but I do have Mercedes' locker room was not a locker room, by the way. She just walked outside. There's a bright light that comes out. Like, there's no way she has that much light on.
She's in the hallway.
No, it was a hallway that led to the exit of the arena. It looked like.
The Hurt Syndicate defeat the Private Party, who have done nothing with these tag team titles.
Frankly, I forget that they and Danny Garcia have had belts for this long.
Bobby spears the life out of Isaiah Cassidy for the win.
Yeah. I would just say lackluster in build or any anticipation or whatever was going on here.
Yeah.
Horrible title reign. Might be the worst.
One meeting, Marcus.
Yeah.
It was one meeting in that little Private Party bullshit at the top of the ramp.
Yep.
We're going to take your titles, and that was it. That was it. That's the story.
It was just this might be the worst title run ever in the history of AEW. It's nothing memorable about it. The win was insignificant. They took the Bucks from the Bucks, who were basically just leaving, and it felt like that.
Yeah.
And they lose to the Hurt Business, which I guess are the more significant tag team. But even their celebration felt lackluster. Like, oh, they won.
Nah, they'll have the white women next week for the celebration.
Oh, I can't wait. Give me my 3 trashy ass white women.
Give
me a thick one too. Give me a good old fashioned fat one too. Just
Bobby is.
Yeah.
Now we go to see the King of the Mountain. Jeff Jarrett and Karen Speed
I'm sorry, the king of the show, the main character of AEW Dynamite.
She doesn't like what he did last week and insists that he insists he's got this. He talks about Jerry the King Lawler, telling him don't ever get in the gutter with your opponent. MJF is going to find out who is the last outlaw, and they're going to settle it Southern style. That means no lights, no cameras. He's just going to take him out to the barn and kill him.
Yeah. Manny, you can't. I think the Jerry the King Lawler in Memphis, they need somebody new for Tennessee at this point. Jerry the King Lawler has not been the king of Memphis since like 1985. That is 39 years ago. The AEW audience don't give a fuck about no Jerry Lawler. I'll tell you that right now, Manny. Right now, they don't care about Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler could have walked out to that stage and got middling applause.
Well, Marcus, he calls out Mox, but Claudio comes out and says it tells him no one's getting to Mox before going through him first, and tells Jeff Jarrett to stay out of his business.
Unintentional yawn. I swear.
Jeff Jarrett says you're gonna have to kill me to stop me, and declares if he beats him next week, he gets a title shot. Marcus, if he beats Claudio, AEW is not being reported on the show.
He's beating Claudio, Manny. He's gonna do it. He's gonna beat Claudio. He's gonna kick out. Claudio's gonna push him up in the air and get one of those European uppercuts. Jeff's gonna kick out on 2.
Jeff can't take that. If he does that to Jeff, if he does a pop up, like push him up, European uppercut, Jeff's gonna explode.
Yeah, but Jeff ain't gonna go that high, man. Jeff is gonna go like up to Claudio's face and just be. It's not.
You forget how strong Claudio is. You forget how strong Claudio is.
Let me tell you this, Jeff. I'll give you the obstacle. I'll give you a title match. You don't have to fight Claudio if you can survive 2 weeks. Not just in the ring with anybody. No, I just mean in life. You old man. Your time is up. It's over. Please stop this. Tony, I beg of you. Come on, get me on the line with Tony. I text him, call him. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. You can't have him beat Claudio. Claudio, you didn't come over for this. You didn't come over here for this. Claudio, you're damaged goods, Claudio, please. Claudio, don't lay down for this man. Don't lay down for Jeff Jarrett. Fuck.
Marcus, you know what would be worse?
What?
I know his main move is the stroke. If Claudio taps out to the figure 4 leg lock, I think I'm done with wrestling.
Oh God, I can see it. I'm
gonna strike out. I'm not even gonna do the Saturday show.
I think we released a protest episode. We redacted. It's just pure redacting.
Swerve Strickland takes on AR Fox. Why are these two fighting? Because these two committed murder together.
No, but so they I can't even speak. I'm stuttering. They broke into Nick Wayne's house, attempted murder, put a glass, to his neck. So, and then he turned on AR Fox. I can't remember why, but he said you're always soft or something, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
And that was because AR Fox couldn't travel to Europe because he, for undisclosed reasons, still to this day.
Ricochet comes out to distract Swerve, who who is chased off by Prince Nana with a pipe. Swerve still wins. Ricochet says next week, and fuck Ricochet for this. This feels
No,
like
2 weeks.
punishment.
In 2 weeks.
No, he said next week we will be forced to hear everything he has to say.
Oh.
And he has got a lot that he wants to get off his chest. He captured Prince Nana to tell Swerve that this may be his house, but there's a new landlord in town. Ha ha!
Sad. Anyway. My main thing is this. Am I supposed to be upset with Ricochet for doing this to Swerve? Swerve, as you said, has been a horrible human being. He's threatened the baby. And then he had AR Fox put glass up to Nick Wade's throat.
But Marcus, nothing worse than Ricochet threatening to talk, threatening for us to listen to him talk. You know that. You know that's bad. You know that's bad, Marcus.
I just think the bad thing is, just get a knife, man. I'm tired of you carrying the scissors. I mean, just get a knife. It shouldn't be this hard to bring a knife into that arena.
And then later on in the night, Swerve yells at a camera. About 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. And Nana just sits there like, man, this is crazy. I feel like Nana's gonna turn on him. On Swerve. Why, man? You feel it. You feel it. It's in the air. What's the point of all this shit? I feel it in the air. I feel it in the air.
I just feel like, what's the point? MJF tells the jobber to get out of the ring. He tells Jeff Jarrett he needs to apologize for his actions to wrestling fans and himself.
Two people.
He didn't offer to help him because he believes in him. He thought he'd be the easiest to manipulate and beat. The fact that Jeff Jarrett thinks he could be the next world champion in 2025 just proves how senile he is. Says pro wrestling and the fans don't love you no more, and the fucking fans are liars. And it doesn't change the fact that sometimes you are better off making a deal with the devil instead of defying him.
Yeah, Betty.
Go
ahead. Strike the MJF for lying to the people out there. Can't believe he lied. This was a blatant lie, and I'm shocked the internet isn't just calling out him.
Don't you say? I know where you're going. Don't you dare say.
He said at one point the fans loved you, Jeff Jarrett. They don't love you no more. I'm calling full cap, Manny. Full cap. No one has ever loved Jeff Jarrett at any point in his life. No one has ever loved Jeff Jarrett the wrestler. I've never heard, been demonstrated someone with a Jeff Jarrett poster in their house. I'm just saying. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, his name is ERIC. Let me tell you something. I don't believe we were going to do a show on a particular Saturday coming off that Christmas break. I was like, cool. We still got Saturday off. No. Eric wanted to do a show because Jeff Jarrett declared himself that he's got 1 year left in wrestling and he wants to be world champion. That brought this man out of retirement or vacation to talk about some Jeff Jarrett. He loves himself some Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, I came out of retirement. I encourage that too, because goddamn, if Jeff Jarrett's going for the title 2025, somebody put an Amber Alert on because it's that serious. Stop it. We need to stop.
Hangman defeats a bum.
He did.
And Christopher Daniels comes out, says all he wanted to do was be a friend to him, but he realized he was wrong. He regrets taking a violent match against him because the doctors have advised him he can never wrestle again. And he is there to tell him, you win. Goodbye.
Yeah.
He is sorry, and he hopes you can be happy now.
You know what? This is why people lose respect for doctors. They're not that smart. I've been telling Christopher Daniels he should have been wrestling for a long time. It's been a long time, Chris. You should have hung it up too. It's been a long time. You don't need a doctor to tell you that. My own eyes, my untrained medical eyes have saw this.
Medical eyes. Okay,
yes.
Medical eyes, Marcus. Mercedes Moné speaks. Harley Cameron challenges Mercedes in song. Mercedes says she hasn't even won a match on AEW TV ever. So it's a hard no. That's how Australian girls say no.
Yeah. So, Harley Cameron's gonna fight Mercedes, I'm assuming, for that title in Australia.
Why?
She's Australian, and it's a regular
They don't
TV
need
show
two
now.
women's matches on this show.
Wow, they need more than 2 women's matches, man.
Come
They
on,
need more women
AEW.
on this show.
Come on, AEW. Stick to the plan. Stick to the one every week.
I would like to stick to a plan, but you know what? I can't take it anymore because I need follow up on the storyline I've been waiting follow up on for weeks. And I'm never getting there with this one woman show at a time. I want to know what's going on with Britt Baker and Serena Deeb. I need to finish that story.
Nobody cares, Marcus. You heard her. You heard Britt Baker. Nobody cares.
That's literally the last time we saw either one of them.
You know, I accidentally watched Collision, or part of Collision on this week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know where I stopped?
Yeah.
When they were talking when Max Caster came out there, and they had some back and forth between him and
Billy Gunn, right?
no, the other one,
Bowens.
That's it. This is how uninvested I am in AEW.
You know what? Let me tell you when AEW was hot. It's the last time AEW was hot for me.
2019.
No. I mean, like, you'll watch AEW and, we had Jared every now and then with some stuff like, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that. But there'll always be one thing that kept me afloat, kept me mentally going. I'm not getting enough Beast Mortos, Manny. I just need to be He was the one thing keeping me happy. Like, oh, it's a Beast Mortos match.
Yeah, but Marcus, you say that, but like I sent you this clip. 51 years old.
Yeah.
He's super. He's still crazy. Super crazy, still diving off balconies, and he's 51 years old.
I saw him and I was like, oh, shit.
That's the Beast Mortos I care about.
Yeah, and Manny, you make it sound like he's in shape. No, he looks
He's
like
not.
Keith Lee doing this now.
Yeah, but he's 51.
Yeah. So imagine 51-year-old Keith Lee doing a moonsault. That's what super crazy looks like now. Oh, yeah, he's crazy. But I need them to heat stuff up. I'm not even that down on this episode. It's just, I'm tired of all the old people, man. I'm tired of all these old people. It doesn't feel fresh. Like, everybody's so old. The Hurt Business, 2 tag team champion. Jeff Jarrett has 2 people trying to fight him, whether it's Mox and MJF. Your 2 biggest stars. Then you have Edge in the main event. The show's too old.
Jamie Hayter takes on Julia Hart. I didn't mind this match. It's just these two are in so much limbo. None of this. These two are just fighting for the sake of fighting. Like,
Yeah.
you're not forwarding any story of the World Championships that are going on. Those are backstage segments or a video package. You're putting this match, which is basically like a 2 out of 3 series.
Yeah.
And like, it means nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
I'll tell you the only thing I got out of this match, the main thing is I laughed the way Jamie Hayter said, oh, you're so into murder. I don't know why. I was just like, you're attempted murder. What's going on here? It's everybody's attempted murder around here. When she started talking about that, do his 2 out of 3 falls. And I'm like, all right. Moving on to the next women. The other women,
Yeah.
the champions don't come out to the ring anymore on AEW. They stay in the back. Mercedes and Mariah May didn't come out to the ring.
So I'm gonna be open and transparent. I did not watch Coke versus Pac.
Man. Well, man, let me give you to this one. I'll give you my review. I can do this review in 117 different words, or I can do it in 1. Which one do you prefer?
Do it in 1.
Old!
Wait. Who am I? I'm climbing the top rope, okay?
Uh-huh. Hope you don't die. Don't die. You're the bastard back! No, but it was so old and slow. It was more of an edge match than anything else. It's fine, but I just didn't care about any one of these people. My big takeaway from this match, and I'm going to tell you, Manny, my big takeaways from the week. This is number 5 or 4 of the week.
Wait. You can't say number 5 takeaway when you haven't even made point 1, 2, 3, or 4.
They're all on NXT. They're all on NXT. And I didn't count them, okay? I didn't count them. But this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite moments of the week.
Go on.
I know you didn't watch the match, but you know the history of Edge since his comeback from his injury at the Royal Rumble, blah, 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 years ago. He cut a promo and talked about how he's going to do hurricanranas off the top rope.
He did it again.
Manny, no, he did not do a hurricanrana off the top rope.
No. But did he cut promo? You got me thinking he cut promo.
No, he didn't. But in this match, we get a hurricanrana from Edge. And my God, he did it from the bottom rope.
Now I haven't seen this, Marcus, but
So-
I need to ask you a question.
Yes.
You know that terrible timekeeper Penta? He did a springboard leg drop from the bottom rope.
Yes.
Now, what was more impressive, that bottom rope Hurricane Runner, or that springboard bottom rope leg drop?
So I'm going to give it to Penta because Penta's is a mistake that looks like he tried. You know what? He did his best to cover up his fuck up. Nerves are kicking in. Edge's, or Cope, as he likes to be called, he's so much taller than Pac to have to pay. He grabs the ropes, ready like this. He turns his back to him, and he does a springboard up the bottom rope to get his legs up over Pac's head, which his ankles are larger than Pac at this point.
Wait. So is Cope facing the turnbuckle to do this, or is he the up?
He's facing the rope. He's facing the rope like this.
Okay.
And then he does a little ew.
Is it like a poison runner? Is it more of a poison runner?
No. It's a full on. It's a hurricane runner, Manny. He jumps backwards. His legs go Superman in the air, and Pac catches his legs on his feet, only for Pac to get hurricane runner to the outside. It was a thing of beautiful hurricane runner off the bottom rope, everybody.
Maybe I don't know. If you can be, I don't know. I don't know if you should be doing Eric offense.
But on the flip side, the show ended like no other Dynamite has ever ended, Manny, in chaos. So Edge, Cope wins. But surprise, surprise, the Death Riders have kidnapped the Rock and Roll Express again, or they have never released them. And FTR, who are all tied up in the back. And then their concerto's gone, and I think they're dead. They're dead at this point. And the Rock and Roll Express got him the concerto. And just like, oh my God! It's nothing I can do. It's another person I can't save. By the way, rest in peace, Will Hobbs. Why should I care? Did you see Will Hobbs on this show?
Yeah, it was video package, right? No, it wasn't. He was in talking about a match about Collision.
Yeah, he just back. They broke his leg last week. They peeled his leg, and he's in the back talking about, blah 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 blah. John Moxley or whoever, I'm coming for you, sucker. I'm what happened to your leg? Why are you standing?
So we don't report on Collision. He did something more strike-worthy on Collision.
Oh, he returned there too?
So there was a 12-man tag. They all talking their shit. Will Hobbs goes, my leg may be broken, but I'm gonna hobble out there and I'm gonna do what I can. Sit your ass down, Will.
Sit your ass down, Sell. Anyway, after the killing of the Rock and Roll Express, I mean I called it the Midnight Express earlier, but whatever. They did come in and attack Edge. No one makes the save. Edge is beaten. And then the Death Riders walk off. This has been the ending of every Dynamite for the past 500 days.
I can't stand it, man.
It's just someone gets beat up and then the Death Riders walk out the arena.
Just can't stand it. It's not going anywhere. They need to stop this. It's not
end this already. It's horrible. Going to their dodge.
So, given what you described to me about the end of Dynamite, I didn't enjoy this episode of Dynamite. And there was nothing leading to that point that was going to make me change my opinion when I left the house this morning and watched a good I want to say 90% of Dynamite.
Okay, so it's going to be up to you people. You guys got to save Dynamite on the show for Manny.
Ain't nobody. Even if Diamond Dallas Jimmy told me, yeah, you need to do the AEW report, I'm like, come on now, Jimmy.
I am going to talk positive of Dynamite. To save Dynamite. I'm going to be the one to save Dynamite. I didn't think it would be me, but it is me. It's an amazing show, and I think everybody should watch it. And I'm saying with a straight face.
You got strike for lying to the people.
I'm not lying to the people. This is me having a stroke, not smiling. Oh.
Bad. The show is bad.
So, I thought the Kenny Osprey beginning was fine. Everything else just felt old and dusty. And I'm not talking about
Thank you,
Rhodes here.
Jimmy. Dynamite can kick.
Come on, save the Dynamite.
You know, and that phrase makes me laugh every time I see it. Because I visualize something. You know, you could go kick Rhodes. I see someone standing outside. Like,
I see that.
Yeah. Ow!
I have the very aggressive kick. I have multiple kick rocks in my head. Someone with their hands in their pocket, looking sad on the ground, going, "Aw." And I also have someone just kicking a giant rock and hurting their foot.
No, I also envision someone walking on a pebble beach, and someone's about to kick a giant rock like Charlie Brown, and it gets pulled away, and they land on the rocks.
Sounds like something Darby Allin's willing to do.
Yeah, sounds like a Darby Allin dream.
Yeah, so that was Dynamite this week, and I just don't know what we're doing. I just don't know. It's
terrible.
You know what? There are people actually trying, but
who? Tell me who.
I'm not gonna give names.
Tell me who. The only person I see that's trying to like make good of anything is Will Osprey. Will Osprey is trying to do every single professional wrestling move.
You're just saying that because you're from your country.
AEW. He is trying to do every move in his match to save AEW. He's trying to make me when he does a match on Dynamite, I see him spam every possible move. And that's an effort to make you go, ooh, and forget about all the other bullshit that's happening on Dynamite.
I just think they need to get away from attempted murder and old people, and I think.
If it wasn't him doing it, it would probably be Kenny.
Yeah. Let's get rid of attempted murder and old people, and I think we'll be able to have a better show.
I think we need to call Father Time on people that are like over 45. You're done.
Yeah, I'll call him my homie Grim Reaper. He's just going there.
Over 45, I think you have to be done. Like, it's a new kid game.
Yeah. Let's talk about the new kids on the block, Manny. That's NXT, who are here, they're young, and there's women all over the place.
Well,
they're black. NXT is what America should be.
Well, the person that was making headlines last week was Corey Graves, and he returned to commentary desk where he stated, "Light the fuse," which is the opening to Dynamite.
You think he's putting a hit out there? I don't care.
All I'm saying is Corey Graves, AEW confirmed 2026.
Yeah. Guy is upset. He's like, this is where I want to be. I'm happy. Confessing, sorry, whatever, Corey. You're back. It looks like somebody said, you don't show up on work on this Wednesday, we're not going to pay you. And it's really, really difficult to be in a single pay household right now, Corey. It's really difficult. So you better have your ass on NXT this Tuesday. Otherwise, your ass ain't getting paid. We're going to keep you like Ricky Starks too, but we ain't going to pay you.
Tony D takes on Ridge Holland for the North American title. The match was so meh.
Hold on, Manny. Hold on. This is the Manny Bowl.
The only impressive
you
thing
hate these
was
guys.
The spine buster that Tony D does.
You don't like the fisherman? The fisherman?
No, Marcus. No, because he did it. You know, it makes me sick. I'd rather watch Maxine Dupree do it.
Again, she's host the title of. That move's going to be passed on to Maxine Dupree. God damn it. No one else wants it. I thought it was all right. I wasn't blown away by it, but we need a new rule in NXT. And I think just have security just stand at the ramp. People just can't be walking out on everybody's match. Every match, someone's walking out. It's the same kind of finish. Distractions of somebody walking out. It's annoying as fuck. Oh, there's Sean Spears. What's he doing here? Jesus.
Izzy Dame hits a big boot, assisting the Don for the win. And I'm just going to skip right ahead to the nonsense that happened during this match turned into a tag match, which is Luca Crucifino and Stax versus Nico Vance, and Brooke Jensen. Nico takes out everyone to secure the win.
Yes.
But the thing that's in question is the family is questioning where the Don was because he was too busy talking to Izzy. He tells Stax, "You've been the underboss for 2 years. Figure it out on your own."
Goddamn right. God, well, I got a micromanager. You ain't done shit. You know who brought money to this organization? La Madrina. That's it. The rest of you bums ain't did a fucking thing for this mafia.
Yeah.
Just saying. No arguments here. Figure it out, Stax.
And then this was my favorite part of the, NXT.
Okay.
Wesley is in the dressing room.
Yes.
Or the locker room. He mocks Dion Lennox for saying he was championship material to Oba last week.
He right, though?
He's right. And then Wes turns his attention to Trick Williams, who just turns up 20 minutes into the show.
Stinking of weed. No shirt on.
Turns his attention to Trick, but then gets bitch slapped. And when I say bitch slapped, I'm talking the soul left his body.
Yes. Soul leaving body. He now has to call that man daddy for the rest of his life. It was the best slap I think I've seen in a long time in a wrestling show. And this is coming from the slap her around the world when Roxanne slapped the shit out of, what was it backwards? Bailey slapped Roxanne? Yeah,
Bailey slapped Roxanne. But
Yeah.
Tyson stood right up to Trick. I was like, Trick, who do you think you are? Trick, who? Not Trick. Tyson, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
You are a nobody that can't win matches. You are a nobody.
You are a downgrade from OTM. Who's now the better version of the tag team. Oh.
You two are just the private party juice stuff.
Manny, there's payoff to this, though. There's payoff to this. Because I can't remember which is which. Tyreek or, what's the other one name? Tyrone? Terrence?
Tyrone, I think.
The other black guy. I don't know which is which, but in the segment later, there's a payoff to this, and I will go to you. Because this was my number one favorite moment of the week. My number two happens later in the show.
So I'm just going to jump into the match. Dion Lennox takes on Wesley.
Yes.
Wesley wins the match. Wes says he's going to take care of Trick in Atlanta. Trick comes out, takes care of Wes and his boys, and accepts.
No! See, that's where you got to stop it. I want to stop it right here. Trick comes out there with a full head of steam. He does not take out Wesley and his boys. He takes out one of the boys, and the other one goes and checks on them. He hits him, and the guy goes, "Oh shit!" and he falls to the corner, and then the other one goes, "Oh my god!" and just starts checking on them. He never got hit. I rewinded 3 times ago. He never even came close again. He immediately goes, "Tyrone, no!"
Wait, I need to see this.
Yes, it's that funny. He hits him and he's just like, "Oh no, he hit Tyrone." Not Bernard.
I need to see this.
Yes, this is a full demonstration of this is why this is my second, if not first moment. Because he hits only one and the other guy's like, "Oh shit. No, not Tyson."
I need to see this. Stall for the people, Marcus. Stall for the people.
So there's other segments in the show that I thought was hilarious as well. Just noticing random stuff. And it's in the back. It's the Kalani Jordan, Carmen Petrovich, Jada Parker, Zarya, and Sol Roka segment. I named all the women in the segment in the backstage. So anyway, in the back, we cut to the scene, and it's Zarya and Sol Roka.
He went down.
Yeah,
To To be fair, Marcus, if I got knocked the fuck out like that, I expect you to take care of me.
No, I expect you to get my revenge. Go get him. He
No,
knocked me
Marcus,
silly. He knocked me silly.
He went down like this, like, bam.
And then the friend's like, oh no. If I was Lee and only my goons, I'm so upset. Imagine being a goon in any situation. Your boss see that. What, you checking out him? You supposed to be, you're my muscle. The whole time out. So anyway, let me go into the second aspect of my Marcus checklist of great things.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Zarya, Soroka, Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, and Carmen Petrovich segment in the back. With Tatum Paxley moonlighting in the corner. And I think Gigi was there too. So they all have this...
Gigi appeared when Gigi and the rest appeared later on in the night with Lash and...
Oh, yeah, that was that segment. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. But they're in the back, and the first thing they show is Zarya and Soul, or maybe I just noticed them, but they have this giant notebook, and they're just signing it, and then giving it back to the other person, and they're just going back and forth. And then all of a sudden, as Zarya has the notebook back, and this is while the segment's going on, they're completely in the background. They hand it back and forth. Zarya tries to hand it to Soul one more time, but then Soul drops the pin. And you see them both go, fuck, in the background.
What? What's going on? I didn't notice this shit.
This is all random shit in the background. And so then she drops the pin, and she's like, fuck. And then they just pick it up, and then she continue to do their backstage doing nonsense of signing stuff and going back. Signing stuff and going. And I'm like, this is nonsense. With that being said, I'd like to thank Lee Fitting and all of NXT Productions for putting names up to not whenever most people talk. Kalani Jordan, I know who that is. It's okay. That's Lonnie. We all know her. Oh, okay, you want to put one up for Jada Parker? That's Miss Parker. Oh, I know her. She's cool. But thank you, Lee Fitting, for putting up when Carmen Petrovich walks in, because never know. That could be anybody. This leads to a match later on tonight.
Well, because I think till this thing runs out with Ashanti, I'm just going to call her Black.
Well, she thinks she can talk to black women any type of way now. She popped up with Dick. She popped up with Dick. Dick ain't gonna take care of you.
JD and Kalani are getting hyped because Bailey mentioned their names as being through the division. And leading to these two arguing where Carmen tries to interject. Now, this white girl thinks she can talk now to anyone because she got a black boyfriend. She thinks she can say anything she wants. And then she says to watch her mouth when she talks about her and her man. Jada claps back, you mean Nakia's man.
Oh! Let me tell you this about Carmen. I believe she talked to Nikita before she walked into his room. And she was like, and Nikita told her, oh, you fucking the black man, you can talk to the black people any type of way you want now. That's what I do.
Yeah,
that's just the way it is.
Marcus, so Nakia was backstage.
She was.
Watching fucking Chase U footage.
Just sitting there.
What's she doing?
I don't know what her character is. She's just there. She's just existing.
I mean, I don't think if I ever saw a woman in fur coat sitting all like with her leg out,
the leg all out, and her high heels,
the foot out like this, and they're watching NXT. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah. She was only missing a cigarette, and I'm not talking about a normal cigarette. I'm talking about one of those long stick cigarettes with the cigarette at the end of the tip.
Oh, the one with the holder.
Yeah, the one the penguin uses. I just imagine her with something like that, acting all classy and shit, but really not, just ghetto as fuck.
And then the basis of this,
she is a welfare queen.
I told you, man. The basis of this little ongoing match was Bailey saying that she owes NXT. NXT owes her nothing, but she owes NXT to get rid of entitled little idiots like Roxanne Perez. Julia comes out, says she's looked up to Bailey and hopes to hold the title with the same honor as her. Roxanne and Cora come out, say they see through Bailey and she isn't a role model. They thank her for her service, but it's no longer needed. Roxanne says Bailey is only there for the NXT Women's Championship because her era has exceeded the 4 horsewomen. They start to brawl twice.
Yeah, so during the segment, Cora and Roxanne are getting booed off the building. Seems to be bothering them a lot. And a lot of dialogue seems to be missed because Bailey was like, let's just fight. They do. Because it seems like it was a lot of time being wasted. I think Cora and Roxanne needs one more to their group. They need muscle. They need that giant muscle chick. They're too small. They're too small to be seen threatening. They need giant young muscle. And I don't know who that lady is.
Marcus, I died laughing during the brawl.
Yeah.
So Roxanne tried to escape, and she just fell. She just
fell out the ring. Yeah, she fucking bit it. I remember it out the ring.
She just fell, and that was fucking funny.
Yeah, I think it was even Bookie and Quinn went, "Oh, that was a hard fall." I don't even know what happened why she fell so hard. It just went like she just slipped.
She forgot to put her legs down, is what happened. What we left out was after Trick come out and took out one of the boys and Wes.
You did.
Trick bumps Dion on his way out, which sends Dion into a frenzy backstage as he's throwing a temper tantrum. Fuck this place.
Yeah, I know. He said, fuck this place. All I want to do is read, goddammit. All I want to do is read. Y'all got me out here getting my ass whooped in 30 seconds.
You know, the moment he did that, fired. He should have been fired on the spot.
So what's the future for young Dion Lennox, Manny? What you got for him now?
I don't think he's got anything.
I watched the match and I was like, bland is his character in the back. Okay. He's even out. But when he said, fuck this place, I went, oh my. He's growing up.
Nah, Marcus, do you know what he is? You know there's struggle food, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you want some spaghetti.
Oh, I love spaghetti.
But he's spaghetti in a can.
Oh no! That's
he ain't good. He ain't good. He's always there, but he ain't no good.
He'll get you through the hard times.
Yeah, but he ain't good. He ain't good.
I never want to go there. You're gonna be up in that cabinet for a long time, SpaghettiOs. Even if I know I have no food in the house and I don't want to pay for anything, I would look for other options and borrow money from somebody before I eat the SpaghettiOs. That's when you know it's bad times.
Or when you get the alphabet one.
Oh yeah.
When you empty it out, you cooked it, you empty it out on that plate, it'll say you're trash or Dion Lennox.
I got my knockoff Chef Boyardee cans ready to go. Who's living like that? Who's eating Chef Boyardee right now? Let me go. Who's at their house serving their kids Chef Boyardee right now? They ought to be ashamed of themselves and be arrested for child abuse.
Stephanie Vakir says she wants the North American title. Fatal Influence is doing everything to stop that. Shotzi, if she becomes champion, she'll meet hell. Jesus.
Yes, I like the phrase. You meet hell. That's her catchphrase. I'm down.
Fallon can run, but she can't hide from something. She said something in front of Diablo.
I think it was just L.
I don't think she said L. She said something else, and it didn't sound like L.
I'm saying, I know she's Diablo. I know. I think it's Miss Diablo. I don't care. It doesn't matter. She's going to get you, Fallon. She's going to get you. And I believe it. She doesn't care. She wants blood.
Lexus King versus Charlie Dempsey.
Classic.
Now, it's not a classic. It's not. I did not want to watch this at all.
Charlie Dempsey.
You know my feelings on it. You know my feelings on this stupid match.
Yes.
What was it? It was 2 out of 3 falls match. It's basically what it was. And then Charlie kicks him in the nuts and hits the coronation for the win. Wins 2-1.
It's the only match in wrestling where a guy just grabs his dick randomly because he thought he was gonna run into his dick. Ooh, hey! He almost hit me again.
And then
he's a heel now. He's a heel.
Yeah.
It's officially Lexus King is a full-blown heel. He finally achieved his goal of faking. I don't know why we had to go through all this.
Because you need to prove that he was trying to be good. It didn't work. Naomi and Bianca say Jakara and Lash Legend forget that nobody brings size and power. And the fact that they had to use athleticism for Jakara, she ain't bringing nothing to this team.
She climbs. A real athlete, Manny. She climbs a real athlete.
Marcus, I can climb.
All right, I like to see you climb Lash Legend every week and jump off of her.
Marcus, that's called sexual harassment.
She's giving you permission to climb, Manny. She's giving you permission to climb her.
And Marcus, the only thing she brings to the party is that lollipop in the lollipop holder, which
Yes!
I've never seen before in my life.
That was invented for her. Has to be. I'm always impressed by the lollipop holder going like, look at this invention. Look at the time. We're in the future, y'all. We're in the future. We have some flying cars, but we got lollipop holders. It's amazing.
And then obviously, Jakara and Lash are talking in the back. They realize how big the magnitude of them defeating Naomi and Bianca Belair for the titles. And then everyone's like, yeah! And then I'm going to get a title shot. Like, shut up, Gigi. Come away, Gigi.
Gigi, shut up. Black women are talking. Oh. I have them winning.
I think it makes sense to make them win.
I have them winning.
Shawn Michaels is the only one that can save this tag title.
Yeah, I have them winning, and with the help of Jade Cargill, because she's finally going to get her comeuppance on that bitch Bianca Belair that threw her through that windshield.
That bitch.
You know, she has to be. It has to be her. Shoot. And Bianca, if you didn't do it, no disrespect. I'm sorry. You're a really positive black woman in the community.
Carmen Petrovic takes on Jada Parker. Carmen wins after Kalani trying to act like a big girl distracts Jada.
Yeah.
And she jumps and leaps into Ashanti's arms. Or groin.
Disgusting. I'm against it. I need Nikita back in the storyline. Again, just can we stop with the finish of people just randomly walking out going, what's Kalani Jordan doing out here?
Well, Kalani Jordan needs to just grow up. Yeah, people are making fun of me. Yeah, shut up, child.
Shut up, child.
Where's the Roxanne Perez in the early days?
Maybe early days. You just aged Roxanne 20 years.
No, like a year.
She's like 21. You're like in her
Roxanne
early days.
a year ago was awful.
Yeah. Roxanne today is still kind of awful. In the ring, she's like.
Fraction talk about going to TNA. Briggs and Inamura, I think is his name. Wants a title
how
shot.
dare these guys?
But they say title shots are earned, and who they beat, and then out of camera focus comes OTM and like, we're gonna fight.
But who has Inamura and Briggs? They just walk around the back. And they're like, we want our time. They haven't did anything on NXT television.
Yeah, but it was even worse last week when they said we want next. I'm like, still, how dare you say this before the title match? Who the fuck do you think you are?
You guys aren't even on level up getting wins. This is bullshit.
This is the same as Dion Lennox saying, you know, one day over Femi, I'm gonna be fighting you for that title.
Yeah. You know, it's not like one day last week, one day over Femi, I'll fight you for this title till next week. Fuck this place. Man had a rough week. Man has had a rough week.
Ethan Page issues final warning to Javon. If they cross paths, he won't stop. Which means that's a threat of murder.
Yep, 100% murder. Cedric Alexander returned this episode. Was like, hey, think about Orb. It's broken. Look at you. You can't talk. We're getting beat up by this Canadian white man. Hopefully he doesn't have a second.
Marcus, I don't believe he's cleared. Unless he does that thing.
Oh,
Unless he does that thing, he ain't cleared.
Yep. Show me what you do with that hockey stick.
You ain't cleared till you do that.
You ain't Banks.
Javon's out there mumbling to Ava. I'm like, shut up, Javon.
Yep. Ava's like, oh, okay, Javon. Whatever, Ava.
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller tell Ava that she's doing better than Nick Aldis. They like her better than The Rock, which they're fucking liars. They basically there to watch main event, and the winner's going to get on the Grayson Waller effect.
Yeah, because it could be Eddie Thorpe or Oba.
Yeah, and then Eddie Thorpe is destroyed by Oba.
Yeah, Eddie Thorpe gets his ass whooped. He brings out a new coat and everything. Solid match. This is good as could be. I thought, it was what it was.
Yeah, then Trick comes out, squares off with a Obafemi, and then Eddie tries to get his heat back, but eats a trick shot, which I thought was so funny.
Eddie came back like the monster at the end of the movie. He's like, I'm still alive. Oh, no!
There's nothing worse than trying to get your heat back and it fails.
Yeah, running right into a knee. Trick was the most invincible person in the history of this world in this episode. Like, you step up to him, he knew everything that was coming. This was World Champion Trick should have been like.
So, I really enjoyed the nonsense that was presented to me today.
I'm more invested into, I'm going to tell you this right now, I'm more invested into the Carmen Vetrovich, a shot to the Alana story than I am to any story on AEW, and I don't care what that means about me. It's tragic. But it was I thought NXT won. It was a clear win for them, but fun show. Stupid as always. Stub is all Brock's, but nice pat on the head for NXT.
See, if AEW did the nonsense NXT did, I would still criticize AEW so heavily.
Yes. Oh, we didn't bring it up. The Malachi Black is gone. The House of Black is just 3 of them now. They have no leader now. They're like Judgment Day.
Yeah, that's where I paused it. That's actually where I paused AEW Dynamite to leave the house this morning.
I was upset with that because Julia Hart just lost to Jamie Hayter. Yeah. And then, they go through some other segments. Then they're back with this video package. This video package was made before her loss. But, so she looks like shit doing this. They never imagined that she was going to beat Jamie Hayter. But now with just one voice. Jeez, you lost. Damn, what if we won? Did we still get the same video? Anyway. Rest in peace, Malachi Black. The resurrection of Alistair is back.
So I've got 2 things to close out the show. What do you want first? Do you want question of the week? Question of the day, should I say? Or the petty story?
The petty story first.
Okay. So yesterday at work, I'm just minding my own business.
So that's what everybody says before all hell breaks loose.
Then 22 emails come directly into my inbox one by one, causing my computer to be like, okay, it's a work computer. If JK Smush was here, he'd know. He knows this is trash. It's it freezes my whole thing.
Yeah.
21, it floods my inbox. Outlook's not looking perfect. It's all meeting requests.
Yeah.
When I get a meeting request, Marcus, I don't normally send a response back. I just accept it with no response. Mm-hmm. But the rest of my team also got these emails, these 22 emails.
Oh no! They all responded.
So I don't know if anyone else did this, but in total, the 3 of us got 66 emails, and I said. I was furious. I was like, why couldn't I have just sent? If this is a recurring meeting, why don't you just make it a recurring meeting?
Yeah, just put it.
Why are you sending 22 individual emails? So I was like, okay, there's that. Then I was like, hey, you guys, you want to play a game? How about we accept and decline with response? Because that sends an email back, Marcus, to say. Manny has accepted this meeting. Manny has declined this meeting.
So you did that 22 times, or?
I did it 22 times. Then I influenced. Then So my colleague followed. My colleague followed, and then I said this, Marcus. I said this. Where is it? I'm gonna redact the name.
Ah, gosh.
It rhymes with puke.
Okay. Okay, Duke.
In unity,
Luke.
you must do it. If we ain't having a team away day, we will have a team bettiness building. I'm doing it. Rough figure 22 each. So that's 66 replies from 3 of us alone. Okay, who's doing it first? I'm done. We done our part.
You guys are crusaders. This is a protest. A protest. Could have just left it as is, Manny. But I feel like there's other people who are like, no, why? It wasn't me.
But then, Marcus, today we were doing this HR thing, and then someone gave off like a cutesy HR answer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, how would you prefer us to collaborate? Like, is there anything we're not doing to collaborate in the office together? And then my workplace nemesis gave a cutesy answer.
Yep.
Into a microphone. Then I said very loudly, "She's lying."
I don't know why I have you in the back. She's lying. Excuse me, sir.
Lying.
Settle down in the back. Settle down.
She's lying. She wanted Fight Club. And I got about 4 laughs, and I was like, "That's enough for me." There's about 60 people there. I was expecting more, but
and he's expecting a Fight Club. Ah, shit. I lost the 4 people I had. Fuck you, people. I'm out.
Oh, yeah. So that was my day for the last 24 hours.
Well, that's good. That's good.
But, Marcus, we've got, what wrestler would you not allow into your house and why? Did you come up with an answer for this?
I have several answers. I didn't realize it was today. But
Yes,
fine.
today.
That was Saturday.
Saturdays is what wrestler you would not allow into your workplace.
Oh, what? I don't care who's at my workplace. Do you know the type of caliber of people I work with? They're all a bunch of... Hey, you know.
You work with super crazy.
True.
So I've got some answers. 2 people said Hulk Hogan. One person didn't give a reason. One person did give a reason. He said Hogan because he's Hogan. Also KO. Not because he'd break anything, but he just looked like he doesn't use deodorant. And of course, Daniel said, "You already know my answer." I was like, "You still have to say why." He hasn't responded, but of course, it's Brock Lesnar.
Oh. No, I'm not letting anybody that was associated to the McMahon Janelle Grant case. And anything close to that. No one's around me. None of you people.
Edward goes Ryback because I can't stand his head. Buddy Murphy can't stand his politics. I don't know what his politics are.
Buddy Murphy?
Yeah. Sammy Guevara for bringing shame to our surname.
This sounds like the Pennywood more than it does the people you invite to your house.
Yeah, but the last question, he also answered the question last week on Tuesday, but I forgot to do the answer of what's the pettiest reason? What's the pettiest reason you don't like a wrestler? He says Sammy Guevara because he brings shame to my surname and he's a bitch.
Well, that answered all that.
Kerry said Obafemi because he looks like he'll break my Xbox for no reason.
Maybe the controller. I feel like he'll slam the controller on the ground and be like, "Yeah, come on, Oba! It's stupid."
And then someone said Stone Cold because I'm going to take the beer he offers and then begrudgingly regret it every time. I'm assuming he's not an alcoholic.
Or he doesn't want the stunner.
Maybe.
Or he's a lightweight now. I think Steve Austin. I don't want Steve Austin in my house because I feel like it will be way too much alcohol at that point, and he's like just drinking it the way Steve Austin drinks it.
Everything would be dripping. Everything would be dripping.
Come on, who's gonna clean that shit up, Steve? Oh hell, pal, it ain't gonna be me. Fuck you, Steve.
Steve, man, I got carpet.
Man, who's gonna clean this shit?
Jimmy is the only one that said the magical word last week of pebbles because he clearly made it to the end of the show.
Yeah, there's levels to this apparently.
He said easy answer would be the boogeyman. All those worms, dirt, and bug casings all over the clean floor is an instant no-no. I said to him, of all the things he listed, he left out the gyrations that the boogeyman does.
The gyrations are welcome, Eddie. It's just the worst.
But you also forget one other, because the gyrations are going to put all that shit on him on the floor.
Yeah.
But you forget also one thing that the boogeyman also does. He takes a clock and he smashes it on his head. There's glass everywhere.
Yeah. He's coming to get. And you know what? The entire time he's at my house. Yeah, he's coming to get me. That's the part I'm concerned. Boogeyman, you can sleep on my little ass couch. But that coming to get you shit. Nah, man, you better go somewhere else with that. I feel like if he shits, it smells like brimstone too. So it's just the worst.
So have you got an answer for this?
Yeah, man. I have a million people all the years for about 5 decades of watching wrestling. Number 5, of course, the Nasty Boys make every list for obvious reasons.
First of all, why would they be coming to your house?
I don't know, Manny. Why would anybody of these people come to my house? No, they're not allowed to. The Nasty Boys are excluded out. Let me pause for a minute. Kamala, the Uganda giant, is not a welcome into my house. I just feel like there would be a lot of this, and a lot of screaming. Just sounds disgusting. Obviously, the Beast Mortos is not invited to my house.
But he is welcome. But he is welcome.
Yeah, the man's already moving
but
in.
He is welcome.
He already lives in my head rent free, Manny. That's why. Oh, who else? Jericho. Just because I don't want to hear him talking about the Trump on January 6th and his wife. And last but not least, Odyssey Jones for obvious reasons.
Okay, so Jimmy said, I forgot 2009 Randy Orton because he looks like he would hide cameras in your house and stab you in your sleep. I want to pause Jimmy on that point. I would not let 2009 Triple H into my house because he'll throw me through my own window.
Yeah. And he may beat me up and then look for the guy and say, damn right it was me. Oh, God.
I wouldn't let Randy Orton anywhere near my house. If I wronged him, your house is going to set light and posing like this.
Yeah, he's gonna shit in your bag too. He's gonna shit in your bag right before you go into work. You're gonna pick up your bag. You're gonna pick up your bag, and you think it's all safe and good. You're gonna open up for work, and you realize, fuck, Randy Orton done shit in my laptop bag. Terrible.
During COVID, he killed Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
he made the Fiend crispy.
Hank and Tank aren't invited to my house for obvious reasons. Just think I'd be annoyed. Manny,
I'm not letting OTM, the other two, in my house.
Nikita Lyons, allowed to your house or not?
Why she there?
Not for what you think.
So
she's here for that bullshit. She's here reading your hip hops, counting stones.
No, Marcus. I don't believe in that shit.
She got daytime talk shows on. She done paid for a cord phone, so she's walking through your house on the phone with a cord. Talk about, you need to leave his ass.
You're walking to my house trying to open the lock with a fucking crystal. The energy will open this door.
Yeah.
What about breathing? Fuck off the Key Alliance. Kalani Jordan not being allowed in my house.
Yeah, I'll allow for just a little bit, but there's a level of like you're gonna have to leave.
You ain't allowed in my house. Dion Lennox ain't allowed in my house.
Man, just want to read. Yeah, we don't do none of that here. Man, it's getting very black of the people you're not letting in your house.
Lexus King ain't being allowed in my house.
Oh, okay. You balanced it out. Wait, if Lexus King said he need to his barber he need to come over, you don't want to see that shit happen?
That's not a barber, Marcus. How many times did I tell you? That's
It's
a
a
man
barber.
with a Sharpie.
It's a talented man.
That is a man with a Sharpie.
I'm not inviting any of the Garganos. They're not allowed.
Nah.
Ciampa can't either because he throws chairs.
I'll let Candace. I need to sample that bland chicken. I need to sample it.
All right, ready? On the TNA, AEW, who's in AEW is your number one person you're not allowed in your house?
Mox.
You don't want to hear him in your living room talk about islands of men and nights used to walk the streets. And a man used to go for a cup of water. And then a woman would say no. And then the elephant would walk in the room and I ride off in the sunset. And that's how I feel about the AEW title.
Marcus, he's
What
currently
are
the
you talking
reason.
about?
He's currently the reason in 2025 why do you know plastic bags, your grocery bags?
Yeah.
Do you know it says this is not a toy on it? He's
Yeah.
the reason. Because he put people's heads in bags. He
Yeah,
ain't
it's
allowed,
not
he ain't coming in.
No.
Him,
Nice.
Maria Shafir, Claudio,
Renee?
Pac definitely ain't coming in. Pac
Yeah,
has
will
to
you-
stand. Pac has to stand on something first to see if he can come in.
Paco had to put some damn clothes on before he come in. Can't come in here like this. My neighbor's thinking you just walked up my
What do you
stairs.
think this is? What do you think this is, Pac? This ain't no Diddy party going on in here.
Yeah, you come in here like this.
This ain't no freak off.
Nobody get this man some clothes, and kid sizes, so he can stop. Is that the problem? They don't have your size, only your panties? Get out of here.
I'm not letting Jeff Jarrett.
Nah, never. He'll bring everybody else with him too. Jeff Jarrett seems like the person you invite. All right, Jeff, you're invited. And then he'll come over to your house, but then bring Satnam Singh, Karen Jarrett, and Jay Lethal is like, I didn't ask for all that, Jeff.
Are you bringing 2024 Swerve Strickland and AR Fox to your house?
Yes, yeah, you know what? I will. Maybe not AR Fox. Nah. Yeah, why not? Why not?
I'm not bringing Hangman. Same reasons as Randy Orton. Not bringing Hangman.
No one that can burn down my house or commit a felony. If you committed a felony on TV, you're not invited to my house. Not a unsanctioned felony. Like Ricochet with scissors, you're not invited.
I'm not letting Ricochet in my house either.
Manny, what black people are you letting in your house?
Jada Parker.
Black men.
Bobby Lashley. I have no choice with Bobby Lashley. He'll just walk in. He'll walk in and say, "This is my house now." It's the same as Obafemi.
Ooh, the real question is, Tony Khan, allowed in your house?
No. Nick Khan, yeah.
Triple H.
Not if you're gonna throw me for a window.
Okay. Nick Aldis. I'm naming the people quote unquote power on TV.
Nah, Nick Aldis ain't coming in though.
Okay. Adam Pearce.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, Ava.
Nah, she ain't getting in. Ava is not getting in. She exposes those knees. I'm like, get out.
She's like, come on, the knees are out.
Nah, I'll be like, get out. Marcus lives over there. Bring your knees to him. He'll grease them up.
Man, like Ava's like, let me in. But you know, Stevie Turner's in there. Yeah, Stevie's allowed. Stevie's not going anywhere.
Marcus, you know in Home Alone, when he's got the cardboard cutouts on like train sets and stuff like.
Yeah.
Couldn't shadow. That's gonna be me and Stevie Turner just doing shapes.
Oh shit. But yeah, there's a lot of people I would. The list is so long of people I'm not allowed in my house. Lex Luger, Tatanka, all of that shit. Don't got time for them arguing over who sold out.
I don't know. There may be a time where I need to sell out, and the only way I find out how to sell out properly is from the man that really sold out, and that's Tatanka.
Yeah.
He had us fooled. He had us fooled that Lex Luger was the one that taking that money. Had me fooled. I was a child, Vince. I was a child.
Oh, you know what my number one is?
Who?
Mario Jannetty. I ain't got time for any weird shit he bringing. Any weird shit he bringing, I don't want any of that here. Don't bring all that bullshit. Don't come in here with your bullshit.
I'd have a second home just strictly for Mario Jannetty.
He doesn't get my real address. You'll find out Mario Jannetty's been living in your house for 7 years.
He won't leave if you invite him. He won't leave.
Just move in somehow.
He's the type that pisses in bottles and stuff and just leaves them lying around.
Yeah, doesn't care.
I'm letting Tito Santana turn up to my house.
I have a jobber pass for my house. If you were a jobber, just whenever, you come in. You come in. All right, Mike Sharp. What's the guy that pats himself on his back all the time? Why am I blanking on his name? Barry Horowitz. Alex Wright. All jobber passes the welcome to my house.
Nah, because Colin Delaney gonna come through your house. I don't care what people say. This man is a permanent jobber. Tommy Dreamer will come to your house. Trying to say he was the innovator of violence. Fuck off, Tommy. Fuck off, Tommy. Stay outside. Like, it's cold out here. No, you stay outside. You freeze to death.
Rian, do you have something good to say? You stay out there till your face stop melting, Tommy. All right, I guess we're wrapping up here. We're already hour 21.
I hate Tommy Dreamer. I hate his face. I hate every time he speaks like he's got some knowledge to share. Fuck off, Tommy.
Okay, Manny, you have to invite one of the three.
Go on.
And we're going to the old Palcast, okay? And you can't invite Dutch. So I'm not going to put him in.
I can't invite Dutch. Dutch is already in. Dutch is already in.
So you have a choice. You have to put Dave Meltzer, Vince Russo,
bro,
or Jim Cornette in your house.
You know what? I don't on a level. I don't think Jim Cornette's that bad. Like if you deep it, like listen to all three podcasts.
Okay.
All of them speak nonsense. I get it. Cornette sometimes says stuff for the sake of saying stuff.
Yeah.
But the other two believe their bullshit. They fully believe that because Jim Cornette will say something sometimes. Do you know that? Do you know how we say sometimes Trump will say something, but you don't necessarily like the way he said it? He's right, but I don't like the way he said it.
That's I don't like Jim Cornette. I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, just talking about.
Yeah, I feel like Jim Cornette says some things sometimes that make sense to me.
Yeah, Jim Cornette is the funniest of the three. I would keep him. Vince Russo is in top one, and Dave Meltzer is a piece of shit. So I'm not even going to bother him up in that. Now, on the other side, if I had to go like Undertaker, Kevin Nash, Stevie Richards, or Conan.
You smoke some weed with Conan.
Conan might be a good time. I feel like Conan bring alcohol, tequila, and Juventud Guerrero, and we have a great time.
I think the Undertaker will bring whiskey.
Yeah, but he's also gonna bring Trump in politics and the other shit.
I don't think he talks about Trump.
And he's never gonna shut the fuck up. He's never gonna shut the fuck up. Let's see what get a word in.
I think the Undertaker will show you respect, Marcus. I think the Undertaker will show you respect. I think Stevie Richards. Stevie Richards will cut you down, Marcus. He will tell you 20 different ways why you suck at podcasting.
I feel like he would not only break me down that, and then he would say, he would be fake the entire time. I feel like Steve Richards bring his fake ass the entire time, and then immediately start talking shit. Oh yeah, they're never gonna make it. This is a terrible place. And then go on his podcast and start talking shit.
I did watch a clip of Stevie Richards the other day.
Mm-hmm.
When he was breaking down Dax and Chris Jericho from Collision.
That's the worst spot. It's one of the worst things ever.
It was the swing of the title belt.
Yeah.
And then how slow that was to turn that into a suplex.
It's the referee for me that's just looking around trying to not see everything. Oh God, please stop.
Yeah, the referee turned around like, let me check if there's dust on these ropes or something.
Let me check if the wind is blowing up. Like, it's nonsense so bad. It's one of the funniest botches ever, because like, what's going on? What is supposed to happen here?
Yeah, so Stevie Richards' video of that was actually really funny.
Yeah. Like, what is he doing? Who is he swinging at? Is the ref going down?
But yeah, I don't normally want to watch Stevie Richards matches. Not matches. Stevie Richards podcast. Dutch. I'm all over Dutch's podcast.
Yeah, all over Dutch. Dutch would be in my... You know, Dutch is always at the party. He's in the corner. He's drinking some liquor. And you know what? He's quiet for the most part, but once you get him started, he's the life of the party. He's the life of the party in that corner.
And the name
Everybody's
Dutch
gonna trail
is
around.
so cool. The name Dutch is just so cool. There's no one young called Dutch.
Nah. We're too soft to have a Dutch, Manny. We're too soft. This generation is too soft to have an actual Dutch. Or a butch.
Marcus, I'm inheriting the most fluffiest dog imaginable. And I may call it Dutch.
That's a beautiful name. Dutch, get over here, damn it.
Now, it's a girl. Bear in mind, it's a girl.
Oh, shit.
And it has a name already called Rika. But...
Oh, like Pep.
But... when no one's around, this little dog is going to be called Dutch.
Get over here, Dutch. Dutch, get him. I'm
Dutch,
sick of Dutch.
No, just go over here and smoke some cigarettes and drink whiskey.
Yeah.
And talk about the good old days.
Shit, we gotta bring Dutches back. Can I go? You know what? There should be a thing, and I know this is ridiculous and not true at all, where people can randomly go into an orphanage of children who are not wanted by their parents. Sad story. But this is like common folk go and name that person. Those kids. That's a Dutch right there. You know, that's another Dutch. Gonna be a badass generation. I'm bringing them back. A Leon, a Butch. Just all these hardcore names from the 80s. Spike.
I am now Dutch Manitel. My name's still there, just Dutch.
Yeah, Dutch. I'm going by Dutch now.
And I passed that Dutch. Hooty-hoo! Alright, this show's got long enough.
Yeah.
We Dutching the hell out of it.
Yeah. I have no Dutch, but I was trying to reach for one. I have nothing.
So join us this Saturday for the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast, where all three of us are back together.
Yeah. I bet you his real name was Dutch. Big boy, right?
No, there. The way he's wearing that hat, he's more closer to being a Toot de la Fruit or
yeah.
What was the name?
A Toot de Fruit.
A Toot de Fruit.
A Toot de Fruit.
I feel like, do you know what? But next time I'm off from work, I'm doing an NXT watch along again because I want to see that again.
A Toot de Fruit.
Yeah, Toot de Fruit. All right, we are back this Saturday. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I've been Lord Manny Hayes, the racially ambiguous one, or Dutch Manitel, and he is.
You can't even get it right. I'm Marcus, the grand finale, aka not Vince Russo.
Bro.
It's the worst thing. It's the farthest thing, bro, that I've ever seen in my life. That's literally what he does on every episode.
He's a fucking idiot. I can't stand him.
I don't understand why he has anybody watching that.
Who watches it? Who finds him entertaining?
Yeah, who
And then
goes in the comments and goes, "Yep, you right."
who's also what ridiculous news reporter is going out there citing this was on the Vince Russo podcast? You shut up. I was
Manny,
like, wrestling leg says
yeah.
this about a toot the fruit. Fuck off. Fuck off. You know when you click on it and then you see the name and like, oh, fucking, wow, I'm wasting my time here.
It's nobody important. I don't ever click those links anymore. I'm
No,
done.
because you know what? Because I click them on my phone, and those websites are so ridden with ads that Safari just can't handle it.
Yeah, I don't want any. Yeah, I go straight to the comments. If no one gives me the first 3 comments, I don't care.
Yeah, so we out. We'll see you Saturday. Peace.
Just nonsense. Wait, Willie. I just like that Eddie Thorpe's being launched. That's just a great launch. I'm saying. That's why that picture was chosen. Imagine Eddie Thorpe being thrown to your TV. Best wrestler alive.
Huh?
Best wrestler alive.
No, he ain't. The best wrestler alive, apparently, according to himself, is Max Caster.
Fuck him.
We out. Peace.
Peace.